Regardless if you're an old fan of World of Darkness games or just recently got into them through titles like Coteries of New York or Bloodlines, welcome to my channel. Here you will find brief, bite-sized lore videos on topics ranging from specific clans to the vampire factions and even key political events of the metaplot. If you're new to Vampire, I really recommend you watch my videos from the beginning, as I've tried to structure them in a way that builds your knowledge organically. I've compiled them all in a playlist that you can find here. I also cover other games set in World of Darkness and Chronicles of Darkness, and they also each have their own playlists. Werewolf the Apocalypse, the jelly to Vampire's peanut butter, doesn't have that many episodes out yet, but you can find them over here. There's a new one every 4 weeks. I've also done a few introductory videos on Changeling the Lost in preparation for a weekly game I run over at the Onyx Path's Twitch stream every Thursday at 4 PM Eastern. You can catch these episodes 2 weeks later here on my channel, or 1 week later if you support my Patreon. Although I originally envisioned my channel focusing on the revised, or 3rd edition, of World of Darkness games, I've found that most, if not all, of my lore videos are still relevant even if you're playing V5. They might just be covering clans, factions, or lore that might be a bit out of date in the newer editions. Not sure which edition of the lore I'm covering? Check the borders of the video. Green Marble is revised and V20, and Bright Purple is V5. But again, unless I outright say it's not, any lore you learn about from previous editions is still relevant if you're playing V5. It might just be a bit outdated in the metaplot. The vision for this channel is to eventually get into all the different settings and make videos covering everything from Demon the Fallen to Mage the Awakening. If you want to help support me in doing so, I do have a Patreon up where you can receive, among other things, personal bi-monthly letters written in character, get weekly feedback on your own projects, and even get a personalized video. Naturally, my content will never be behind a paywall, so if you can't or don't want to donate to my Patreon, you needn't fear for missing out on that. Although there is no schedule for it, I do occasionally stream games as well as Q&As, and they will usually be announced a bit ahead of time so you won't be missing out. Occasionally I will also do things with other content creators in the family, like the bi-weekly fireside chats of The Beckoning, and my mini chronicles stories from Chicago, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Finally, if you want to keep up with the latest news about what's going on in my life, I'm very active on Twitter, where I'm at the Primogen, one word. Anyhow, thank you very much for stopping by, and I hope you'll enjoy the videos I make as much as I enjoy making them. Now be safe out there, for Gehenna may soon be upon us.